Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's jump right in. We're going to pull some cards for you and see what's going on. I hope you guys are doing well. This is for the 9th through the 15th of August. So let's see what's going on for Aquarius. I'm going to pull all of your cards first. We'll go over everything and then I'll clarify. Okay, Aquarius. For your situation this week, you have the Page of Pentacles. In the recent past, the King of Wands. In the present moment, the Knight of Swords. All people here so far. In the immediate future, the Tower. The person in your energy. The Two of Wands, what you don't see coming from the bottom of the deck. The Emperor, that's Aries energy. And your advice is Temperance, Sagittarius. So, Aquarius. Your challenge this week is the Page of Pentacles. This is starting something new. This is planting new seeds and building a new foundation from the very bottom. This is something that's in the very early stages. You may or may not know what this is about. We'll clarify and see. As far as in the recent past, you have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands is very confident about something. The King of Wands is down to make something happen. They're up for the challenge. So you're planting new seeds, you're building something brand new, you have a new opportunity here. And in the recent past, you're like, let's do this thing. In the current situation, you have the Knight of Swords. This is a little bit of a fast, impulsive energy. This is you. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Knight of Swords is like something's coming in hot. You're kind of getting irritated about something maybe. This can talk about communication. This can be you needing to contact somebody rapidly, like get in contact with somebody really quickly about something. Or it could talk about communication that's a little bit irritated, angry. In the near future, you have the Tower. This is a sudden change. This can be a little turbulent. This can be a little bit of a shock in some way. This can be a little destabilizing a lot of the time. Like I said, we'll clarify. In your energy, you have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, again, is something that's just getting started. It's something that is just getting figured out. It's the beginning stages of a plan. What you don't see coming from the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. This is a boss. This is boss energy. This is an authority. This is taking control of something in some way, shape, or form. The Emperor is all about power and control. So your advice then is Temperance, which is kind of the opposite. Temperance is being grounded, not being impulsive, thinking things through, taking the middle way, feeling really balanced, and everything in moderation. So, Aquarius, let's clarify. Let's start with the Page of Pentacles and see what this little seed is. This little opportunity, if you want to invest in something, but you're not sure if it has value yet. The Page of Pentacles is clarified with the Page of Swords, Death, that's Scorpio, and the Chariot. So you seem very determined here to start something new. I don't have any clue what that is. All I know is that something had to end in order for this to begin. You would know what that is. So this could be like you had to quit one job in order to find another one that fit you better, that you were more passionate about, for example. This could be having to end one relationship so you can start another one. This could be, anything where you have to close something out first in order for the new thing to come in, because the new thing that you're trying to assess the value of here is transformative in some way. It is like out with the old and in with the new. The Chariot really talks about being super determined to do something here, and it's like having a lot of willpower to make it happen. Let's look at the King of Wands in the recent past. King of Wands is clarified with the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Whatever you're trying to make happen here in the recent past, it was complicated, essentially. Confusing, complicated, maybe was not gone about in the right way, not necessarily from your end. It could have been from somebody else's end. But whatever it was, it created a little bit of conflict where it left you feeling a little bit confused if you even wanted to start something new. The Ace of Cups with the Two of Pentacles is like, I'm not sure if I'm complicating things or if I'm confusing myself in some way or I'm confusing the situation. It could talk about juggling two or more things at the same time. Aquarius, I'm kind of getting the sense that this is what's called monkey branching. Hear me out. Monkey branching is kind of when you start something before you finish the first thing. So it could be finding a new partner before you've ended the relationship that you're in. And it's kind of like a catalyst for that. It could be finding a new job before you give notice. So now you're in this weird position where you may have to no call, no show because you've already accepted the new job, something like that. Let's look at the Knight of Swords in the current energy. That's clarified with the Emperor, the Ten of Cups, and the Tower. Yeah, I'm really feeling like you have taken control of some sort of situation here where your love life is concerned. There's been some sort of situation within some sort of committed relationship, Ten of Cups, that you have put your foot down. You have gotten upset about something, and it looks like there's been a very impulsive, not necessarily impulsive, it could have been well thought through, but a very fast moving energy of cutting something off, cutting someone off, getting something gone out of your life. The Emperor and the Knight of Swords is really just like some very fast, hard, off with your head type of energy. And then the Tower, again, is sudden, it's quick, it's shocking, it's pulling the rug out from underneath someone or having the rug pulled out from underneath you. It's feeling like they're like, okay, in my life, there's a before this situation and there's an after this situation. This is a very pivotal thing that's not soon forgotten here. And with the Ten of Cups, that's some sort of committed long-term relationship. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. This could be a family member. This could be a job that you've had for a long time. There's something about taking some swift, decisive action with it, and it causes a huge uproar in some way in the current moment. And then you have the Tower here in the immediate future also. So whatever's happening here, this turbulence, this chaos that's happening here in the present moment, you're taking it into the future. That's clarified with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. This could have to do with a job. Whatever it has to do with, it involves your security, your stability. This is a very shocking, sudden change that has to do with your stability and your security in some way. And it's happening because you were going after something new, chasing an opportunity of some sort, going after something that was presented to you as being like the new thing that you couldn't do without. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, the aces are new beginnings. It's new potentials. It is new opportunities that you become like very enthusiastic about, where it's almost irresistible. It's like like infomercial, like buy now, must have. But it's created some sort of turbulence here for you in some way surrounding your stability and your security. And that's not to blame you, that's just the situation. Let's look at the Two of Wands for the outside energy surrounding you. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. This is you trying to make a decision about what's next. Page of Pentacles. Where am I going to invest next? That's where you started here. This is your situation, your challenge this week. Here it is again. It's like it's surrounding you. It's like, okay, now what? Now where do I put my time, my energies, my efforts? How do I rebuild this foundation from the tower? The tower burns stuff to the ground, and all that's left is ashes, and you have to rebuild the foundation. That's the energy surrounding you this week. It's like, okay, what are my resources? What do I have? Who are my people? How can I get back to this place of happiness, contentment, and satisfaction? But with the Two of Swords, it's saying that outside of you, you're not going to find the answers. It's like you looking to everyone else around you and saying, what would you do? How would you do this? What do I need? How do I start? And kind of no one being able to tell you, because it's going to be something that's going to come from within. And it looks like, it's just getting off the ground. It's not fully cooked yet. Let's look at the Emperor for what you don't see coming. Clarified with the Six of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what you don't see coming is something's going to turn around. It's going to turn around. It might seem very overwhelming here in the present moment and in the immediate future, but things are turning around. The Wheel of Fortune is divine timing. It's everything happening at the right time. It is a turning point where things start to change. And it's because you're gaining some sort of power and control over the situation here. That's what you don't see. And you're going to get to a better place with it. With the Six of Swords, the Six of Swords is feeling like you're going to a better place, like you're getting to calmer waters, like you're picking up the pieces and taking them somewhere where you can better use them, where they're valued. And the Three of Pentacles is having cooperation. It's collaborating. It's having people on your side. Three of Pentacles is compromise, working together. So that's what you don't see coming. It's like this energy surrounding you is very much like, I don't know what to do. I don't have anywhere to turn. I don't have anyone to rely on. And then what you don't see coming is just at the right time, it starts to turn around. And your advice is temperance. Temperance, again, is balance, the middle ground, not the high road, not the low road. That's clarified with the Five of Cups, the Lovers, and the Hermit. I think your advice is go within. Take a time out, take a step back, and process whatever the grief is here surrounding these tower moments where things kind of burn down to the ground. Your advice is that you need to kind of withdraw from the outside world and consult your internal state and try to get to a place of balance and peace within yourself. I think this is about a relationship. The Lovers and the Five of Cups, that is a choice to leave a relationship. That's a choice to leave something behind. However, it is accompanied with grief and oftentimes regret, and oftentimes feeling like you can't move on, or like you're focused on the past a little bit. Your advice could also be to try to balance something out with whoever that's with and try to get some sort of peace in that situation for yourself. So, Aquarius, thank you for watching up to this point. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye.